If the government knowingly breaks international law, will you resign?
No, I'd be voting for the bill. And I think in circumstances...
So as policing minister,
well, I
you
think
would vote
hold on,
to break
I think
the
in
law.
circumstances where the EU sought to prevent food exports from GB to Northern Ireland, then I think that would be a perfectly legitimate thing for us to do, to say that's just not within our sovereign rights, and therefore we have a right to supply food into that part of the country. And in those circumstances, I think, my view, as far as I can see, and as you said, I'm not a lawyer, and I'd be interested to see the debate this afternoon, that international law would accommodate that. But as I say, this is not a situation we ever contemplated that we would be in. We're obviously towards the end of a negotiation on the future relationship. It feels to me a bit like a moment of compression.
I thought it was an oven-ready deal, all done. He was very pleased with himself, wasn't he?
Absolutely. But as I said to you, I don't think anybody contemplated that this third-party status would be withheld, or would be a bargaining chip, if you like. Now, if it isn't, that's great. And then we'll never be in the situation that is contemplated. But having an insurance policy seems to me sensible.
Can't we go to arbitration? Isn't there arbitration?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So why do we need to break the law?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. We're very committed to the Joint Committee. We've been spending hundreds of millions of pounds preparing for the implementation of the Northern Ireland Protocol on the basis that was understood when the withdrawal agreement was signed and when the treaties were put in place. That is the shifting ground now, which is of concern. And where the government is so concerned that we feel the need to have this insurance policy should that awful situation arise.